Alrighty guys, welcome back to another fight simulation. Today, we'll be taking a look at UFC 260. UFC 260's main event is Stipe Miocic versus Francis Ngannou. This is going to be a rematch. We already saw these two men fight once. Stipe, of course, was able to outclass Francis Ngannou and expose a lot of holes in his game, specifically his grappling defense, takedown defense, as well as his bottom game, and also his conditioning. They're going to fight again, and it's very curious to see how this second one is going to play out. But before that, we're going to do a fight simulation right here. I'm going to show you guys the audio right here. As you guys can see, we've turned down commentary. We've also turned down the crowd, so the arena is going to be quiet, giving you guys the COVID experience. Next up, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys right here. We're gonna go to fight now, and we're gonna go to the heavyweight division. But before that, look at the settings right here. Championship fight, and then they'll be fighting in the UFC Apex. The UFC Apex is where this fight will actually take place, so that's where the fight simulation is also going to take place. Difficulty is legendary, real-time clock, weight class is strict, and that is what we are going to go with right here. UFC Apex Championship. Fight now. Let the AI do it. And let's go ahead and pick. So Stipe Miocic is the champion. Man's is the most decorated heavyweight champion in the UFC. And he is facing this man right here, Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou's last few fights, it has been absolutely insane. I mean, the man is currently, in my opinion, and I don't think this is really debatable, but currently he is the most efficient fighter in MMA. And when I say efficient, I mean, the whole entire point of getting into a fight is you want to get in, you want to do your work, and you want to get out. Spend as little time in the octagon as possible. And Francis is the physical embodiment of that. He steps into the octagon, he does his work, and he gets out. So, here we go. We're jumping right into this thing. Stipe is ready. Francis is ready. And here we go. Here they go. They touch gloves. Francis starts things off with two uppercuts. This is actually a combination that we've seen Francis throw in the past. The double uppercut. It's very nasty. And in this game, is actually a pretty good combination to throw when you're facing someone that's throwing hooks to the body. Because what happens is if you throw the first uppercut and they block the first one, a lot of times when their head is coming back up, the second uppercut actually lands. Stipe, right there, tries to go for a clinch attempt, which is to be expected. And there's the double leg. That is very expected from Stipe. There's no reason not to exploit that, but he gets right back up to his feet. Very weird. He gets Ngannou down, but he gets back up. So weird. And Francis right here is very nimble, very fleet-footed. Look at him moving really, really well. Throwing leg kicks. A lot of variety on his strikes. Stipe is already bruised on the left cheek right there. Goes for an uppercut. Oh, nice combination by Stipe. He falls over with a bunch of hooks. Hook, hook, hook. It's so quiet in here right now, but this is probably what it's going to sound in there, plus commentary, of course. Stipe shoots again, a double leg, but Francis is able to deny that one. Tries to punish him with the uppercut. Nice. So far, I feel like the cleaner shots have been landed by Stipe. But of course, with how powerful Francis is in this game, even though I've not manipulated the fighter power in any way, shape, or form, I feel like Stipe cannot let this man hit him too much, or else it's just not going to go well. Which, at the end of the day, is like, the scariest thing about Francis Ngannou, in my opinion, is not even his power. It's the fact that he can withstand a lot of damage while he's also delivering that power. Like sometimes when there's a takedown, beautiful single leg, drove him and into crucifix. Francis Ngannou is in trouble. But look at this, improved ground game from Ngannou. He's in side control right now. Stipe makes his way to mount, postures up. This is dangerous. Oh boy. Ngannou rolls to his back. Don't be giving up your back, bro. This is where the submissions come. Right there, he's been flattened out. And there is the rear naked choke. Oh boy. Rear naked choke from being completely flattened out. You know, this submission was there the whole entire time in the first fight. It really was. But Stipe was just more content with hitting him. You know, he never really went for this submission heavily, and he's gonna get it right here. Round number 1, he chokes out Francis Ngannou. There you go. The heavyweight champion of the world gets it done in round number 1. And like I said in the first fight, that the submission was there the whole entire time, because starting from round number 2, if you guys will notice, if you go back and watch that fight, starting from round number 2, Ngannou was in a turtle position for a vast majority of the fight. From round number 2 all the way to round number 5, Stipe would just get this man down, and then just put his weight on top of Ngannou the whole entire time. And Ngannou just, he just didn't have a lot of answers. He didn't have any answer at all from the bottom. You know, he wasn't trying to hip escape. He didn't really know how to threaten with submissions from the bottom. Just didn't have any option. Even in side control or in half guard, you know, he wouldn't lock up his guard, which allowed Stipe to just pass easily. And you know, it was a very eye-opening fight. The very first fight was, and I think you know, considering how the first fight went, this second one might go the same way, and I would not even be surprised if Stipe is able to get a finish this time around, especially if he starts going for these submissions, because like I said, the submission is there the whole time. It really is. But there you have it. That is a very, very, very fast fight simulation. This one did not take long at all. Stipe gets the win, retains his belt. Let me know in the comment section how you guys think this one's going to play out. And I will see you guys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Have a wonderful day, folks.